Gotta say your thing. Gotta do your intro.
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 259.
Yeah.
259. There will be no smart comments after this either.
Oh, we got Mike. We got Big Dead Palmer over here
Oh, that is him. Well, let's get a close up.
with Mike Cigar Hustler Stepankevich and BDP Big Dead Palmer.
BDB.
Oh, we're gonna make him have to do his ad. He's gonna have to call in.
Do you want me to put on the?
I'm gonna call him right now.
Okay.
Let's call Mr. Palmer. So Mr. Palmer is out sick with the coronavirus. Apparently that's still a thing. And he's let's check in. Let's see how he's doing. Let's give him a buzz. I am smoking the Intemperance BA Contempt, by the way. I'm
Nice.
to light that up.
Yes, Michael.
Hello, Michael. Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine with the coronavirus.
Yes, with the
You
coronavirus.
have the COVID. I just want you to know that I'm about to smoke the brand new Aromacraft, the Intemperance BA Contempt, 5 3/4 by 46. I'd bring you one, sir, but you're not here. Actually, you are here. You're relatively thin. It looks like the coronavirus has taken a toll on you. So
Hi. Who is sitting in the chair?
you are. You are.
No.
You're a little smaller than normal, but you are. Your skeletal structure is definitely less than what I thought it would be. So, so there's that. Before we kind of get going, can you read the intro for us as far as a rack above, please?
Well, if you would have given me any type of notice,
I
could
gave
have had
you
it
no
ready.
notice. No, I didn't want you to know this was happening.
No.
I'm just over here running your kingdom, sir. We're just over here doing the best that we can. Myself and Phil,
Yes.
holding things up while you take your time away.
Looks like time got away from him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, but, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking for it here. I don't have it. Hold on.
Mikey,
This
this
one is
cigar is
not-
really good.
Oh, it's terrible.
What? Should I brought you one?
No, I'm smoking it.
Oh, yeah, it's delicious, isn't it? It's
Tell
amazing.
Phil to be quiet.
He says,
Holidays are upon us. Where are your decorations? In the attic? Well, attics are dirty. They get extremely hot and are not good for your cherished holiday ornaments, and trips to the attic can be dangerous. Stop this traditional madness and eliminate the trips to the attic and the emergency room by installing a rack above. A rack above is a huge freestanding overhead garage storage system that creates a 4-foot mezzanine across the entire garage. The entire width of your garage rack above creates massive unobstructed overhead storage where you can see and reach your belongings without the risk of falling off a ladder. A rack above is constructed of lightweight aluminum, is easy to assemble, will not rust, and will not fit in, and will fit in your garage today as well as the next garage of tomorrow. Did I mention you only assemble it with did I mention
wrench?
you can assemble it in less than an hour with just only a wrench? That's
Yes.
right. You heard me. Just one wrench this year by yourself and the wife, the gift of a lifetime. A rack above portable overhead storage system. Call Steve at 407-474-1214 or visit arackabove.com, all one word.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think that you did that better with COVID. Yes. Than you ever have before. I mean, that was fantastic. I feel compelled
Holiday.
to
Had
purchase.
a lot of in around here for the last 5 days.
Yeah, I really want to
Right.
purchase a rack above now.
Greg is playing checkers with me via text.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of him. I mean, so at least we know that he's working hard as well upstairs.
Yeah, he must be extremely busy.
He must be extremely super busy.
BDP.
So-
I had to order a portable T1 drive because I filled it up cleaning up the laptop too. So I have another one of those coming today.
So you're just sitting home, kind of bored. Obviously, so it's. I mean, you had this for you say 3 days, but it's been longer than 3 days. No.
I tested positive on Saturday.
Oh, you tested, but you weren't feeling well like Thursday. right?
I wasn't feeling well Thursday, and then Friday I was not feeling well, but I did not test positive until Saturday.
So are you smoking anything at home or no?
No, I have not smoked anything.
So it's been 4 or 5 consecutive days without a cigar?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, 4 days.
So how is your body feeling right now? I mean, like, is it shaking? I mean, you're looking thin, I'm not going to lie.
That's exactly how he's feeling.
I must have lost weight because I have not been eating anything. I have
Right.
breakfast at 5:30 in the morning. I have like a bowl of Cheerios, and that's usually it for the day.
Wow.
I lost my eyesight on Sunday. I couldn't see. Everything was blurry.
Wow. So you've
But
had,
that-
you've had quite the
Yeah.
exciting fucking last few days with this coronavirus, man.
That is a return to normal now on my usual blurriness, but Saturday and Sunday was a little touch and go. My blood oxygen level got as low as 90 one night.
Okay. That's still not terrible.
Well,
I mean-
they say 88 go to the hospital.
88 is where things get scary, yeah.
Yeah, I was at 90. So I sat up and made myself breathe.
Oh, good. You did focus on your breathing. I heard that's very successful. It's a great approach when you need
Well,
oxygen.
I got it back up to 92, so at least I wasn't as scared.
Wow.
We bought one of those finger things when we got sick.
Yeah, the finger thing is the O2 level checker.
Yeah.
Now, 80 King Palmer, she's fine now, correct? She also had the COVID?
She had COVID. She tested negative on Sunday night, so she returned to work on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're still doing COVID protocol here at the house. I don't touch any of her food or anything that she's going to touch.
Yeah.
We sleep in separate rooms, and
Why? She just had it. She's fine. You're not going to give it back to her. She's got antibodies in her system.
yeah, I know. I told her that, but still, I don't want to take a chance of her getting
I like
cold.
that. So she's pretty much outed you at this point.
yes,
She got
yeah.
so she had the
he's off the
COVID.
island.
So let's review real quick. So she had the COVID. She infected the house with the COVID.
Yeah.
Gave you the COVID. And now
Yeah.
that she's feeling better, she's like, "You need to keep away from me, you filthy fuck." In a nutshell, yeah. Okay.
I did send her out for pudding last night at 8 o'clock, so
Oh, that's very nice.
I said, I can't go. I have COVID.
I can't go anywhere.
I can't go anywhere. I got COVID.
Well, while you have been laying around just kind of hanging out and doing nothing, I have had a great few days, Michael. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, yes.
I know. Well, I saw the party was wonderful. We had snow, another fabulous party. At Boots.
Yes. Boots had the American Property Solutions Christmas party, and it was very epic. It was very epic.
I saw the photos. Why weren't you in any photos, Michael?
Because I'm not. I kind of keep that low key. I want to make everybody else look good, and if I show up and I'm in the photos, then everybody else looks bad. So.
Yes, yes.
I'm doing my best to make sure that everybody, looks really good. So, I will tell you,
Wait, hey, quick question. Who draws the short straw that has to get this to me so I can edit it and upload it?
it's probably going to be Boots. Unfortunately, I'm still riding high on the busy schedule. Unfortunately, so I have today I have a Christmas special with the kiddos at school. So I got about 2 hours time to kill. I mean, the work upstairs it's a lot. There's a lot of work upstairs. But I said, hey, you know what? Why not devote an hour of my time to something that doesn't pay me for shit, right?
Right,
what the
yeah.
hell? It makes total sense, right, Phil?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so that's what we did. So here we are. We're calling with you. We're reviewing and seeing how you're doing, seeing how you're feeling. And then we're just going to let you know how great of a time we've had while you've been sick.
Yes.
So the Christmas party was fantastic. Chet was
Yeah,
there.
right.
He did the saran ball thing. So there's a saran wrap ball with with gifts and stuff inside of it, and you have to unravel it while the other person next to you rolls the dice, and if they roll doubles, then it moves on. So that was fantastic. The kids had a fucking blast. I mean, they had a hot chocolate stand, they had snow, they had a bounce house, all kinds of things. I mean, it was pretty cool, man. It was really good. I had a good time.
I up on the couch before.
And then Boots had Postania catered there. He had some cigars.
yeah,
They had
yeah.
boxes of Postanias out there for
They're
everybody.
delicious.
Oh, nice.
Phil, you went, Phil, right?
I went, yeah.
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 You had a good time?
Yeah. My
Yeah.
picture wasn't up either, but I have this super secret album
Yeah.
with all the pictures of all the people that weren't in the other ones for Facebook.
Okay. Oh, that's smart.
Yes.
I like that. Like where your head's at. I actually recorded a couple of really cute videos of Boots dancing with his daughter.
Oh.
And I gotta send them to Boots when I get a chance
Oh.
because they're
He'd like that.
yeah, they're pretty epic, man. It's like
nice.
this is like that's the little shit that you live for, right? You know.
Appreciate it.
So then after that, I went to the Heritage Cigar Festival, Michael.
Oh.
Right, you did go. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
a picture of Terrence Riley, the giant giraffe.
Yes, yeah, we're actually best friends apparently. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, this thing was fucking busy there, and a lot of bigwigs in the industry.
Yeah, it's gotten bigger as the years have gone by. It's going up and down. I've been, like I said, this is the only year I didn't go.
Really?
Yeah, I've gone in the past. They've charged for tickets, and then they don't charge for tickets, and then even this time, I think they charged for VIP, and then they opened it up to general admission when nobody was buying the VIP.
Yeah, so they did free admission as well as VIP admission or something like that. So
VIP, you get to like in the Arturo Fuente tent and sit in a chair.
yeah, and you have access to food and stuff and like bathrooms on both sides or whatever. So when I had to use a bathroom, I just borrowed somebody's necklace and went in there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, I took a friend of mine from the gym. He's just kind of getting into the cigar industry. And we gave him a bit of a tour and got him some cigars. So he's got some research to do. He can smoke some cigars and kind of enjoy himself, which is really nice. Yeah. Boots was going to go, but there's a whole thing called like an anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So he couldn't make it. And Phil, you obviously couldn't make it.
Yeah, I
so,
couldn't.
Yeah. So there was that. But that was pretty epic, man.
Phil's only on work release, so on the weekends he's got to go back to the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Only on work release. So yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you keep that ankle bracelet charged, okay? We don't need it beeping during the show.
No problem.
All right. So, and then I went to the Monday Night Football game last night.
Oh.
Yeah, so I saw or I heard.
Did you see this game, Michael?
No.
No, I've been in my clock most nights, Michael.
Oh, that's too bad, man. Because I got to tell you,
You know, with the illness and everything.
right, the whole Corona thing.
There's history.
Yeah, COVID thing and being blind and stuff. Yeah.
This game was the saddest game of my life for about 55 fucking minutes.
I saw Mr. Baldwin's post that it got exciting there at the end.
It went okay, yeah. So we were down by, or the Bucks were down by 13 points going into the last 5 minutes of the game, and you know, I was pretty quiet the majority of the game. Not gonna lie, because there's nothing to be happy about. And they get the Bucks get the ball back at like the 20 or something. There's like 5 minutes left, and I make the comment of, "All right, we got them right where we want them." And you know, the Saints fans are all heckling and shit, like you know, fucking making all their hoot at fucking comments and shit. This motherfucker goes down the field and gets a touchdown. I'm like, now we're only down by 6, and they punt the ball to him, and they just got to stop him to have him go 3 and out. They go 3 and out. They get the ball back. Are you good? You all right?
I'm still here.
Okay. You go to 2. They get the ball back, and
Right.
and the dog is partaking as well.
He's in the corner of
Yeah,
it.
he's over there. Okay. Yep. So they get the ball back. They go 3 and out, and they go down the field again, and then they score to take the lead. But then that goes back from a penalty, and he had to do it again from 15 yards, and he fucking did it again anyways. So they won the fucking game. I lost my voice within those 5 minutes. I mean, just fucking going. We went nuts. We erupted. You know, I'm yelling all types of obscenities to people around me that I probably shouldn't have done. But, you know,
Excited.
after 55 minutes of hearing their bullshit, it was funny to see Saints fans kind of leave with tail between their legs. Because every time I go to this game, Michael, every year, we always fucking lose. We always lose. And all the way back to the car, all I hear is, who dat? So that didn't happen. It didn't happen today. Yeah, what's wrong with Rowdy? Was he okay?
He's working at the delivery truck outside.
Oh.
Oh, it's a wellness
He's doing his
package.
job.
Wellness package.
It's a wellness package?
It's a wellness package.
Is it a blood transfusion? Is that what just came in, Michael?
New eyes. He was blind.
Oh, new eyes. Did you get new eyes in the mail? Is that what happened, Michael?
Seeing eye dog.
A seeing eye dog? Okay.
And you get the white cane and everything. I already got the dog.
Very nice. I like that. So is there anything else you got going on, Michael? When do you think we'll see you again, my friend?
As soon as I test negative. I have 2 more tests left. I have one to take today, and then if this is positive, then I have one to take tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow, certainly I'll be cleared by tomorrow.
Is there a certain time in which you take the test? Do you like it in the evenings or something?
No, usually in the afternoon.
Are these those government sticks? He's got the government
Yeah.
sticks.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Do we feel that they're accurate? Let me ask you that.
Well, accurate enough to tell me I had it.
Yeah.
Is there a line already on it when you open the packet?
Is there anything that says that you're positive?
No.
Does it come with some form of check or something from your from work or something?
I've already tried to order more because we have depleted our stock here with this last COVID run.
Oh, you've ran low.
But the Congress is not authorized funding for these free tests anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I don't understand why you're a Floridian and you're testing. We've already come to this conclusion that Florida is not for the weak. We have biblical fucking storms. We have dinosaurs roaming in our fucking lakes.
Well,
And
I only
we-
do it if the rest of you say.
And we have never had COVID here. You're the one person in the state of Florida that has ever had the coronavirus, apparently.
No, my wife
Because-
had it earlier.
Oh, yeah, well, you and your wife, because you've both tested. But we don't test in this state, bro.
I don't care. I mean, I could kill Greg if I got it.
I could kill Greg.
He was already dead.
Yeah, he was sick for a while, too. I bet you he had it. He just didn't test.
That's what he told me Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that I got to be honest. I feel like my mother, the Bobshi, might be patient 0 because she came up with a bit of a head cold.
Ooh.
Played it down like it was nothing. And then,
We had it from the cruise.
yeah, that's probably true.
Dirty Bahamas.
The dirty Bahamas.
Oh, but my wife bought me some nasal spray yesterday, Michael.
Uh-oh. You know that you can't take that.
He's going to get high.
Well, I'm not supposed to, but we're come to that.
Oh, you're at that level.
I'm at that level here.
So you're gonna turn into Pookie from New Jack City is what you're telling me.
Right. A nasal spray again.
So did you hit the nasal spray already?
Oh, yeah. I hit it yesterday as soon as you brought it home.
Oh, it's, you didn't even give her a chance to unwrap it.
Well, no, and I made her say the words. She had to say, Mike, it's okay, you use the nasal spray.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Do you have any news that you want to talk about, Michael?
Do you have any what?
Any news?
News?
Yeah.
No, like I said, completely unprepared, Michael.
You have
If
nothing?
You would have told me. I could certainly have been ready.
Do you want me to cover some of the news for you?
Sure, go ahead.
We're going to do about 13 more minutes here, so I'll pick a couple things. It's people that have contacted us, obviously, and then what we'll do is we will add we did an interview with Eric Bay of Black Starline Cigars, so that'll come on the second half of this.
But someone's going to have to bring you this one.
Yeah, we can do that, no problem. So, West Tampa Tobacco Company ships first Attic Series release, Michael.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, after 24 years working with General Cigar Company, including 13 years as the blender and brand ambassador for the CAO brand, Rick Rodriguez, who was at Heritage Cigar Festival, by the way, has accumulated his share of stories and adventures in the cigar business. Now he's telling some of those stories by way of the West Tampa Tobacco Company. I want to say cigar for some reason. Attic Series, which has just begun shipping to stores. The first cigar in the series, Michael, which is referred to as the Attic, is a 6x54 Toro Gordo that uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with a binder grown in Nicaragua's Condega region. While the filler comes from Condega and Esteli, it is billed as a medium to full-bodied cigar and is produced by the Garmendia Cigar Company factory in Nicaragua, which also makes the company White and Black Lines. White and Black Lines. The company is producing 2,000 boxes of 14 cigars, and they will only be sold to retailers 5 boxes at a time. Pricing is set at $12.99 a cigar. The packaging features an image of an old Chaveta. It's funny because I actually pronounced the words.
You did. I would never
Yeah.
got you.
Can you spell it?
Can I spell it? Veta.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I just said Chevette. Sounds like Chevette.
Against the lone chair in an attic, which is a nod to Rodriguez's grandfather, who made cigars both in Cuba and Tampa, Florida. The packaging for the Attic series is said to feature a number of Easter eggs as well, while the footband contains a QR code for the consumer to scan and learn more about the cigar and its story. West Tampa Tobacco Company has indicated that the second cigar in the Attic series will be coming out in March of April 2023.
March of April?
March or April.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I got excited at the end.
I was a little confused.
I'm doing my best. I'm not the news reader, sir.
I understand.
Phil, I'm just is what it is.
Yeah.
So any thoughts on that one, Michael?
No.
Are you excited about the Attic?
No.
You're not excited about okay. Wow, there's not a lot of good news here.
Neil.
Contest win. What's that?
Neil. Oh, yeah. Very slow. Ooh, there's only like 5 stories. Very slow news week.
Go ahead. What
Neil
else? Yes.
Neil
Go ahead.
title is,
Take it away, Michael. Save me
I don't
from
want
the
to say it a
news.
third time. Swisher announced that Neil Keeley now holds the position of CEO in addition to his previous role as president. Keeley was named president last September, replacing John J. Miller, who had served in the dual president and CEO role. Miller himself followed a similar path from the president of Swisher to the dual role after the retirement of Peter Giglioni in 2018. Miller was first named president and then became president and CEO in 2020. In addition, Jeffrey Brown has been promoted to EVP of Swisher Sales. Previously, Brown was the general manager of E Alternative Solutions, which is described as a sister company to Swisher.
That's very interesting.
That's the only other interesting bit of news there is.
That's it? That's all you have? Neil Keeley?
Lambert distribution in Iceland, but we don't care. We don't smoke Lambert cigars.
Alec Bradley, Double Robusto.
The distribution
What's
umbrella?
that?
Didn't Poshik add to the distribution?
We
Please?
have, but we haven't announced it yet. But if you want, we'll go ahead and we'll release a story right now for you, sir. I think that now is the time, as they literally just arrived today. We are going to be handling the distribution of Phosphoro cigars. Now, Phosphoro is, I believe it's Spanish for match, and it is my dear friend Jeff Moutet's cigar. So he was trying to handle those things all by himself, and then we had a good conversation, and I think that it's always best that we get together and play to both of our strengths. So I'm going to be handling the distribution for Phosphoro. His store is called Match Cigar in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and we'll have him on the show, and we'll talk about it a little bit more as this week kind of progresses, and I think we should probably have him on next week if he's available. So I'm very excited to do it. It's cool because he's down there. He's down in San Juan del Sur, and he can drive up to Esteli and kind of work on these projects and stuff and really have a good time with it. And that's really important when you start to make your own cigar. So I really think that he made a fantastic cigar. I know that a lot of our listeners have already smoked the cigar and think that it's really, really good. So it's just like a no-brainer. I'm very excited that this is going down. Very excited.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we've reviewed it on the Patreon. What's that?
Do you have time for one more news story?
Yeah. We got about 6 minutes. So hit me.
I'm still positive for COVID.
You just did the test?
I did the test at the beginning of the phone call.
Oh, really?
Yes, hoping it would be negative.
Those government cheeses.
Well, we miss you here, Michael. It's not the same.
Yeah.
There's no fun. There's no entertainment and any of that stuff. I'm going to hold off on the Patreon. Hopefully, you'll be back Thursday.
Before the end of the
Yeah. If you're back Thursday, what we're going to do is we're going to review the Intemperance BA Contempt, which, again, is the new cigar from Roma Craft, the Corona Gorda. It was available, I think, originally in the Corona samplers, but now it is officially in its own box. So, good stuff.
Right.
Very exciting. A lot of good stuff is happening right now. I mean, the HBC La Rosa just got delivered. We got to put that on the site.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a good cigar. That's something I'm excited about.
nice.
damn.
Yeah.
How was the? You didn't talk about any of your events or anything that you went to.
Which ones?
Other than the Christmas party, you had the Black Star Line event,
Yes.
and then you also had.
Well, we did the Howard G one last week. We covered Howard G and go ahead.
No, yeah, but we had on Friday. We had the Black Star Line, and then you also had the other two on the weekend, or the one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man, it has been very busy. Thank God for Phil. I mean, he's on top of things, you know. But yeah, we had Eric Bay of Black Star Line Cigars obviously in the building.
Yes.
We love Cliff, by the way. Cliff is always rolling with him. He's fucking hilarious, dude. He's a good guy.
I hope I didn't get Cliff. We had quite the embrace.
No, he seemed okay. I saw him at Heritage Cigar Festival, so they seemed all right.
On Sunday,
yeah.
3 to 5 day station period, though.
Yeah, he seemed okay, dude. I mean, you've been around me the whole time too, so
Right.
and we're cool. We're good. So
Well, Friday, I stay away from everybody when I was working Friday.
you kept your distance.
Yeah.
You should have wore a mask. Really fucked with everybody. Yeah, like Phil.
I trimmed my beard. I got bored yesterday.
Oh no! Oh well, it's December now, so you can do that sort of thing. So the Santa Claus is not happening.
I was looking like a homeless man down on the wharf. Now I just look like the guy that needs the bigger boat.
Yeah, I don't get the no shave November thing. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Well,
I'm gonna look homeless for November. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
that's fine.
newsflash.
Yeah.
Boots won a glass at the Black Star Line event.
Oh, did you?
Boots did.
Oh, I mean,
Boots
did he? Boots did.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what I said when he told me.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Fucking Boots, man. Boots wins everything.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. Yeah, the event went really well, man. You know, here's the thing when it comes to having an event at a shop with a retailer, you know, it's really important to make sure that you have somebody there that represents the brand very well and puts in the effort to every single person that kind of walks into the humidor. And between Cliff, Eric, and Brat, who is a guy that we just met, who's also fucking really cool, you know, they did a great job of really kind of focusing on that and introducing the brand to a bunch of new consumers. So it worked out really well. You know, they were in town. I wanted to make sure that, you know, we had them in. We have some other plans, some other good events in the pipeline, Skip, by the way. But, you know, it was giving me a hard time about something. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We got more. And, you know, I wanted to give that person the right respect that they deserve and the right focus that they deserve. So, and then I did a private party event for an individual.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, which was
What was that? What was the private party? Like a bachelor?
No, it was a 60th birthday party.
Nice.
And you were the stripper?
I was the stripper. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Bunch of grown men.
Light 'em
you
up.
know.
Right.
Yeah. No, so I was invited to do a cut and light and really have a few cigar options for the whole party, and a lot of people partook. It went very well, and it was kind of cool to kind of listen to all the years of friendship that all of these guys have had. Like they were part of, a lot of them were together in like a frat or whatever.
Oh, nice.
I think at UCF.
Oh,
Yeah.
local.
I think they said like ATO or something was the frat.
Oh, yeah.
But like a lot of them got up and spoke on the mic, wished the guy happy birthday, and talked about some stories and stuff. And it was cool to see that camaraderie in a long period of time for some lives, you know.
So it was like a good speech, not a roast.
I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of both.
Nice.
You know.
Did you wear the sport coat?
Of course I wore those. Yeah, I wore the sport coat.
Hey, doesn't
And the boots? And the boots?
And the boots. I wore the boots
Right.
and the sport coat.
who has the big birthday coming up? You or BDP?
Not me.
Not me. My wife just had one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We should do a roast one time.
The only guy I know who's having a birthday coming up is Chris Baldwin.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Ah,
Oh, wait, no. Greg had his.
yeah. It was in November.
Should have done a roast.
So yeah, so that's what we got going on. Michael,
we could roast Greg. We could roast Greg at the Christmas thing.
Ooh.
we could roast Greg at the Christmas thing.
It's a short notice.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up, Michael. I will thank you so much for coming on the show. Again, you know,
I appreciate you coming on my show. Nice.
yeah, you know, we're just, you know, we are doing our best, like I said here, to keep things running. You know, we're a bit of a skeleton crew, but but you know, we're doing what we can, sir. We're doing our very best, and I feel like we're making it happen. What do you think, Phil?
Well, good.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
There's
for
one
Mr.
more.
Week.
Okay.
You have a listener of the week?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said we never miss a week.
Oh, we never miss a week. Yeah, that's true. And here we.
I need to apologize to Mr. Coop.
Oh yeah.
When he announced his the guest for his 204 show or something like that, I said the guests on the 200 show were bigger, and he got a little offended. He didn't like the joke.
Oh, you hurt his feelings.
His feelings.
And it was his birthday the other day.
If it wasn't for the gentleman I'm having on now, you guys wouldn't even have news stories.
Right.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah. So I apologized. I said, "Oh wait, you misunderstood me, sir. I meant that we outweigh him. Certainly, Santa Claus and the giant gorilla outweigh Mr. Hefner."
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah. And then he went ha ha ha. So then he was fine.
Okay. Yeah, and it was his birthday, by the way, this week.
Yes, I wished him a happy birthday.
Me too. So I sent him a text.
Yeah.
The last text I sent to him was "Happy birthday" 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even respond to my texts.
Oh.
So I'm like, maybe he doesn't even have the number saved in his phone or something, or maybe I'm just texting the wrong person. But I'm like, "Hey, happy birthday," and I'm like, "Oh, like looks like I missed 2021." But then again, he's missed all 3 years of my birthday. So
Yeah. I never did have a birthday.
right. All right. Well, Michael,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time, sir. I'm glad that you're on. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I know that it takes a little bit of
Feel
time.
What about we're doing a listener of the week?
I don't have a listener of the week unless you have a listener of the week, sir.
I think we should do Pedro.
Pedro?
Yeah, Pedro.
Has he not been a listener of the week in a while?
Nope.
Ever?
He's been in it.
I love Pedro. Listener, hold on. Where's the bell? Let me see if I can do this. Hold on.
Oh,
The gong.
Listener of the week, Pedro.
yes.
Do you have a shop of the week, Michael?
For me? No. I haven't left my house in 5 days.
I haven't left my house. I'll give you a shop of the week. Hold on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this.
What shop is Romatron at? He keeps tagging me on Instagram at least.
The shop of the week is going to be Tinderbox Mishawaka.
Nice.
I think they go under a new name now, but yes, he's actually the first company to purchase Foxborough.
Oh,
Yeah,
Foxborough.
Foxborough.
I thought you said Foxborough.
No.
no, he's deaf.
Oh man, apparently it's affecting your ears as well. This is worse than we thought.
I can't hear.
All right, Michael.
Well, I appreciate you gentlemen giving me something to do for the last 30 minutes at least.
Yeah, we do what we can. I would have happily brought you anything that you needed, sir. What?
Greg's going to think I died. I haven't done the checker move in 30 minutes.
He might be concerned. Yeah. Hey, you got to keep him busy, so make sure you do that.
I will. I'll answer him. All right, guys. Boots.
No problem. BB.
His name is Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Phil, give it to Boots. Come in.
Yeah. All right.
Phil
Well,
can't go away because his bracelet will go off. His ankle bracelet.
exactly. All right. This is episode 259 of Cigar Hustlers Podcast. See you guys later. All right. All right. We are here. Man, it's kind of loud. I'm not going to lie. Turn me down a little bit. If you can. Please, for the love of God. It's loud.
Sound man, turn me up.
Hello. All right. We got a special interview today. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, who you are, and where you're from.
What's happening, everybody? I'm Eric Bay, the owner of Black Star Line Cigars
Not
out
Ray.
of Chicago.
Not Ray. Bay.
Not Ray. Not Eric Ray. That's my my alter ego.
Your alias?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm his. I'm gonna say I'm his right hand man. I'm Cliff. I'm the VP of
This
sales
is
of
my water?
Black Star Line Cigars.
That's mine. Okay.
Yes, that's your water.
You were wait, you have a fucking name now? What do you do? What are you?
Oh, my title now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the VP of sales, man.
Oh, you're VP.
Yeah.
Did he just did he give that to himself or
Nah, he earned it.
He earned it.
He earned it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bust ass. A little bit. A little bit.
In more than one way.
In more than one way.
Just not me.
All right. First of all, Michael, our dear friend Mr. Palmer, he's not feeling well, so he's hiding. But he knows exactly. I think you know what I'm going to say here. You don't know what I'm going to say? These two motherfuckers are here, and neither one of them have their own fucking cutter and lighter.
Yeah.
Well, my cutter and lighter's in the car, so I ain't feel like going to the car.
Dude, it doesn't matter. You are the vice president of an established company. Cliff, bro. What are you doing? You got to have this. Like, these are the tools of the trade. That's like being a porn star and not bringing your dick. You know what I'm saying?
That happens sometimes.
He keeps a strap on with him.
Oh, you keep it? Okay. All right. So you got that on backup. All right. Well, listen, man, it's been a little while since you've been on the show.
Right.
What's been going on? Let's start there. I mean, was it how long ago? Maybe 2 years, Mike? I mean, we were upstairs.
Yeah, a year and a half maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's got to be close to 2
Yeah.
years. So I mean, your company's obviously grown.
Yeah.
You're having some. You're kind of developing. You're in more retail shops.
Yeah.
You're a little bit more well known.
Yep.
What do you got going on? Talk to us real quick.
Well, the last time I was on, I think we were smoking Warwick, the Connecticut Warwick. That's the OG. So since then, I've released Dark Warwick, which
Okay.
is the follow-up to the original Warwick. So the difference is it's a Corojo 99 wrapper. It's the same blend.
You're so serious right now, dude. So it's okay. It's not your. This isn't how about that cigar, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Coop will watch, but it's not.
Right.
You're good.
You're right.
You're good. Just
Yeah.
chill. It's gonna
Yeah.
be Eric. We're friends. Bro.
I know,
We're
bro.
friends,
I know.
all right?
Yeah. So the dark Warwick is the follow-up version to the original.
Okay.
So I had the light skin version and I had the dark skin
All
version.
right.
So then after that, I dropped Lolly-Bella,
Right.
San Andreas wrapper.
I'm a
Nick
fan of
Gordon
that
Bonner.
one.
Oh yeah,
That's one of my favorites.
that's a great blend.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the last release that I had was Lolly-Bella. So
Okay.
and I did a limited edition of Lolly-Bella as a Lancetto.
Right.
So
I think I have that upstairs. I never opened up a bundle, and I found it.
Yeah. Did you smoke it?
Yeah, I've smoked it. It's
Yeah.
damn good. But then, as I was, because I'm a fucking retard and I'm trying to put myself together, I'm grabbing things and I was moving stuff around because you were coming in, and I saw this little bundle all the way in the back, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Hey,
That's the
I'm right here.
Lolly-Bella. That's the Lolly-Bella Lancero. So I was debating to put it on the table or not, but I did.
Oh, that's your last one?
I think so. So, well, if you got more, we might need some more. We'll see.
Nah, I don't.
That's it.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
Look, man,
they was gone a long time ago.
I'm a big believer in if you got it, sell it and share it. I think that as a retailer, a lot of retailers make that mistake. They will hold on to things and kind of cherish them. I mean, if you go to, I'm not saying names or anything, but if you to stop by Caribbean in Miami and you started to open up Alan's cabinets, he's got some shit
Oh,
that
yeah.
is just fucking buried.
Yeah.
It's buried. See, look, I fucked with Cliff and he's been quiet now ever since. He hasn't said a damn word.
Oh no, you guys
Yeah.
in the conversation right now.
Yeah.
I need to jump in.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull you in. So,
Yeah.
so how'd you get into sales with Mr. Bay here?
All right, so
It's Mr. Ray.
I met
Mr. Bay. I wanted to make sure I didn't fuck that up.
I met Eric a year before just before COVID started. So I met
Okay.
Eric a year before I actually met him in person.
Okay.
And so when I came home, I went back to Chicago, hanging out with him, and the first day we met, we hung out for 12 hours.
Okay.
And ever since then, we've been brothers. And then
How did you find? Would you find him like fucking?
No, we was on a
on
little
like
sketchy
like FarmersOnly.com or some
no,
shit.
we was
I
on
mean,
a sketchy Zoom call that night.
It was Christian Mingle.
That's Christian Mingle. Okay, that's a
We
good
was on a
fit.
sketchy.
His profile was right next to mine,
Yeah.
so we was like, "Hey, man,
Click,
you look cool."
Swiped it.
Yo, from Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
Right.
Fuck it, let's kick it.
Right.
And that's how it went down.
You like cigars. I like cigars. And that's how you. So how did you make that link up? Was it from Facebook or some shit or what?
No,
Just a Zoom call?
everything's
You were
on
doing
the
a
Zoom
Zoom
call.
thing?
Yeah.
I was being interviewed on some Zoom.
Oh, okay.
During COVID, all the Zooms are going
Right.
real tough.
That was the thing.
So yeah, I was being interviewed, and then we would talk a little bit on the Zoom. So he shot me his number, and I
Right.
put it in my phone, and then I forgot it was even fucking in there.
No shit.
And he hit me up when he came to Chicago, and I looked because I didn't know his last name.
Right.
And then so I put Cliff Zoom, so it would
Right.
remind me.
Right.
So when I saw
Yeah.
the number come through, I was like, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
And then he was like, man, what you on? So I was like, I'm getting ready to go to a lounge, drop off some product.
Right.
He was like, dude, you mind if I roll? And I was like, fuck it, come on. Let's go.
Yeah, I think the first time I had you on my phone, it was under Eric Cool Guy Hat. I'm being serious. Like, you know, I was kind of disappointed you didn't bring any today. So
Yeah, I
you know,
know,
just-
bro. I know.
I get it's hard and carrying that thing on the plane. You know what I mean?
It's kind of weird because people don't know him unless he have his hat on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy,
I'm Eric Ray right now.
right? Eric Ray. That's his alias. All right, so you meet up with this guy and you fucked up and you found yourself in the job. Is what happened.
Yeah, because actually we was just hanging out as friends, and I started going on trips with him.
You
doing
became the
things.
guy. Hey, why don't
Not-
you
not
come
yet.
with me? No. What happens is, okay, this is like quintessential in the industry,
Uh-huh.
right? So, you know, as a sales rep, you know, I mean, he's an owner, but he's also his own rep, right? Like, you go on the road, it's fucking boring as shit, right? You want to bring somebody with you to kind of enjoy yourself and have a good time and all that sort of thing. So that's
He had a team. He had a team.
you had a team.
He had a team.
He
I was
outshined them all.
Oh, look.
I was just the cool
it was-
guy that was
oh,
there.
shit.
But how it
Damn.
came about with me with the title was we was at Sean Williams' house,
Okay.
and Sean was like, "Wait a minute, how long you been working for Eric?" I said, "Dude, I don't work for Eric,
Right.
man. I'm Eric's boy, man." He was like, "No, it ain't, dog. He my VP of sales." And I was
Right.
like, "Okay." He gave it to me. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. But Sean doesn't work. He's not part of Black Starlight. Doesn't really
No.
qualify.
No, that's his mentor, man.
So you
That's
just
his guy.
so he got to, you got the okay from that,
Yeah.
and that worked out. So what's the salary like for an honorary VP of sales?
Man,
of,
listen, man. For the things he do for us and for the trips and all that,
Yeah.
and what he pays me, I don't trip because I'm retired.
Okay. All right.
I'm retired. He retired.
Well, I figured it was zero. I was just wanting to break your walls and see what you would say.
Yeah, that
you know,
was. You
yeah.
did kick it. You
Okay,
kicked him hard.
okay.
Too.
So you got it. So all right. So how many trips have you been on?
Shit.
Okay. Good. All right. Good. So now,
Yeah,
like
we
this,
2 cities a month at least, sometimes 3.
bro.
And then we do 2 to 3
Bro, you got
events
kids
each
at home,
city.
man.
Yeah, I know. But she don't eat books. She don't eat cigars.
true.
So
And I say,
That's
I gotta
true.
go make this money.
Okay.
with me,
Yeah.
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. All right. So I want to hear a story.
Oh,
I want to hear
kids?
no. I want to hear a story about your road. I would ask Eric, but he's gonna play it down. I feel like you're gonna give it to me real. So you got to tell me one of the best stories you've had on the road. Brad's back there laughing his ass off. I want to hear a story about you on the road that was fucking like, damn, super. Like this is not like I said. This is we burn bridges on this show. You know what I mean? The matches that we have upstairs say, "May the bridges I burn light the way." It's totally opposite of how about that cigar.
So-
you know, we have no information whatsoever. We just wing these things.
Well, I'm gonna get this one out.
Okay.
So we was drunk. We was at what
Okay.
was the name of the
All
little
right.
spot we go to in Vegas?
Love the
little
way
club?
the story's starting.
In Vegas?
Yeah, the little club inside of the Venetian.
Oh, the Dorsey.
The
All right, now
Dorsey.
don't
So-
get him in trouble now.
So
all
we're
right?
in Dorsey. We kicking it. We having fun. And one of our guys, he drinks with us, but he don't drink like us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But he drinks with us. So everything he does,
Okay.
he put ice in everything he drinks.
Mhm.
And so we were sitting there, everybody tripping, everybody drunk, having fun. And some dude stood up and said, whoever put ice in their drinks is a bitch. I thought my guy was going to kill him, man.
Really?
I thought he was going to kill him.
Every
Okay.
dude that had ice in their cup just immediately looked at him like they was gonna beat the brakes off him.
Really?
Now, mind you, just before that, I offered him a drink that we was drinking. He was like, man, that's too strong for me.
Right.
And after that, know what I told him? Put some ice in it.
Right, who's the bitch now?
Okay. All right.
So
So
that's one of the better stories. Right
that's
there.
one of the better stories.
You could tell.
Brad, is that the best story? Nope.
Oh, there's tons of them. Like Sheldon in Dallas when he was driving.
Oh, so
Okay, here we go.
we're driving. We're 45 minutes out from the Airbnb.
Right.
We get 5 minutes from the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing 60 miles an hour. Sheldon slams on brakes.
Now, mind you, we're approaching the intersection, and there's a gas station on the corner. So, gas stations are always well lit,
Right.
right? So, I'm in the front, Sheldon driving, they're in the back. So, he slams on the brakes. So,
Okay.
I'm looking for a fire truck, ambulance, something. There's
Right.
nothing. So, I was like, Sheldon, what's going on?
Right.
And he says, man, the road is gone. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, if you want to drive this fucking car, man, I'm trying to go to bed, dude. I was like, I've been up. We've been drinking, and we
Right.
drove 45 minutes from the lounge, and we're right here, bro. drive to the fucking Airbnb. I'm ready to go
We
to
had to
bed.
make one right turn. We were at the Airbnb.
Okay. And you find yourselves fucking 4x4 off roading this shit?
Yeah.
How the hell? So what happened? How did you get there?
No, he was just. I don't know what the fuck was wrong. The road wasn't gone. It was.
It wasn't a T. It wasn't a T.
No.
Did you guys microdose or some shit?
No, maybe he did.
Maybe he
no.
did.
So the road was there.
No, it was there. Yeah, it was
But
there.
he thought the road was gone.
Yes.
So it just
That
disappeared.
motherfucker fell asleep. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. Because on that
feel
same
like-
trip,
I
I
feel
was
like-
driving back one night, and he was supposed to be my assistant driver. He's supposed to be in the front seat with me.
Right?
He went to sleep on me. And now I'm in the car by myself,
Yeah, and that's. Yeah.
drunk out my ass.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah.
Palmer's done that shit to me. He did that shit to me in Philly. He'll never do it again.
Well, Philly ain't nowhere. You should never fall asleep driving in
No,
Philly.
yeah,
The roads
so-
are too tight.
Yeah, so he's
Especially in
he's
South
in
Philly.
so he's in the passenger seat, and he decides to take a little fucking siesta. So I start driving, and I slam on the brakes. I go, he fucking jumps up, and he's going like this, like, "Wah!" I was like, I told you not to fall asleep, bro. Told you. So but you know what? In retrospect, now that I look back, I've gotten him maybe 3 times in my life, and he has continued to fuck with me moving forward. I mean, he just recently screwed with me with the Cigar Dojo. I don't know if you saw that shit.
Well, real friends stab you in the front, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. I know, and I'm bleeding like fucking. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So what do you got? So okay, so what are you making now? What's going on? Like we know this is an industry of what's fucking new, right? So so you've been a year and a half in since the last time we spoke. I feel like you definitely gained a lot of knowledge in the industry, right? Some people are who you think they are. Some people are definitely not,
True.
right?
True.
And so what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing, man.
Well, we are distributed by Illusione.
Right?
So
That's new.
Yeah, so that's new. They so all my inventory now is in Reno at their warehouse. So that helps me out tremendously because I was doing all the distribution myself and it was wearing me out.
Well, I mean, you're hitting 2 cities a month. You said, right?
Yep, at least.
And then you got to ship the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was breaking me, and then the orders were getting bigger from Aganorsa, and I was to the point like, if I put this big ass order in my basement where I've been keeping this stuff,
Right.
I'm not gonna be married too much longer. So because my wife,
And marriage is important.
yeah, because my wife was like, I don't want the basement just full of fucking cigars.
Yeah, no shit.
So I met Brian Matola when he was still with Illusione, and he introduced me to Howard, and then that's how the relationship spawned there. Now, as far as cigars, I just put in production a cigar for NFG for Underground.
Okay.
So
I love Don Wiggins.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Good
Don's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a cult leader.
It's not
He
through
is a cult
Aganorsa
leader.
though. It's through Tabacalera
Okay.
La Isla.
Something different.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah,
Spreading your wings.
Yeah.
I like it.
Working with some different leaves that Aganorsa doesn't have. And
Okay.
and I didn't want to try to source it into Aganorsa because that just keeps driving the price up.
Of course.
So
And that's always, it's so funny because this game, everybody thinks it's, you make a cigar for $12 or it retails for $12 and it's really easy to do. It's not. It's actually very, very difficult to make something that's good quality at a good competitive price point. It's hard. It's
Yeah.
fucking really hard.
Yeah.
So,
and these are inflationary times.
inflationary times. Yeah. This is so true. And I honestly think that you're going to see some of that kind of corrected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as in the industry, I think that, all of a sudden there's just been so many cigars that have come into the U.S. Where it's like, okay, we're good, and that's got to back up. And if that backs up, that means that you got to cut pairs, your rollers. And if you're cutting your rollers and people aren't producing as much, then the prices have to come down.
Yep.
At least you would think. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not an economist, but that would fucking
But then again, America is not a country.
yeah. What are we?
It's a corporation.
It's a corporate.
So if it slows down, it's all about demand.
yeah,
It might drive the prices up. Who knows?
maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I feel like you got some resistance at some specific price points right now.
No.
You don't think so?
We just gonna still pay. People still gonna buy that $100.
What the fuck did you do before you retired? Let me ask you that. I didn't ask that question.
I'm retired Army.
Army,
Yes.
like a lifer?
Yes.
How long did you? So how long?
23.
23 years.
23 years.
Holy shit! What'd you do in the Army?
Started off as infantry. Then I went to field artillery, and then after that, I did logistics after.
Holy
Because
shit!
I got tired of spending 200 days of the year out in the field. I was
Yeah.
paying for a house that I wasn't living in.
Damn.
Married?
I was married at the time.
Yeah. But you're in the military, so like
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of tough.
It was.
Yeah.
That's why I can easily say now, fuck those kids. 'Cause every time I came home, they wanted money.
Right. That. Yeah. I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing. Damn. So Army. Shit, bro.
Yeah. It's the only branch out there.
It's the
Everybody else in the service.
Damn.
It's the U.S. Army and everybody else in the service.
Ouch. I see why he beat everybody else.
Right.
You know. I mean, but you know what's really funny is, as soon as I say, "Hey, Eric's coming," you know, Palmer's like, "Is Cliff coming too?"
Yeah, that's my man. Listen,
You know?
when I met you guys, it was Bruce Banner
Yeah.
and the Incredible Hulk.
That's it. That's it.
This is Bruce Banner before he gets mad, and
Yeah.
then it's you.
Yeah. There you go.
You's always because you're the angry guy, and I love
I know.
you.
It's passionate, Cliff. It's passionate. I'm not angry.
Look, Mike with the beard, he kind of looks like a little Ewok.
You know,
He's like he just want to hug him.
so you know, he met. Well, we went on like this little Christmas tour in Universal, and like Santa Claus got excited to see him, and the Grinch got excited. He's like, "Man, you know, you look like you're stronger than me. You got the pectorals and stuff like that." I was like, "Damn," he got all types of cred. You know, it was pretty funny. But he's doing this No Shave November thing, and I mean, they could parlay into a job now. It's in December. Get your little red hat, fucking reindeer,
with some leggings,
some leggings.
Some pony shoes.
Yeah.
cowboy boots.
Yeah. All right. So, how many cigars do you think you want to produce? Well, like, what's your goal? Where you at on that? I know we talked about it before, but I want to put it on film.
I mean, ultimately, I'd like to get to 1 million.
Yeah.
So
1 million sticks.
Yep. So
I
we'll keep
think
growing.
that's a good attainable goal. I think that it's it's a nice number
Yeah.
to see on a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and it's not really as astronomical as everybody thinks.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that you can definitely do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we can keep working
He's
hard
a
as hell to
blender.
get there.
He's a blender, so he does great
Yeah.
blends.
Yeah, and there's 3 different avenues in this business, right? You got to be able to make a good cigar. You got to be able to handle the sales of that cigar, and then you got to market that cigar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like Cliff's he should be head of the marketing department. I don't know if he should be VP of sales though.
No, I let him do the marketing, and I just share it.
Yeah,
He's good at that.
Yeah, a lot of the posts I make them. I do everything from the owner
but
to
you
the
let the
janitor.
hat go, man. You let the fucking hat.
Oh, it's still around.
The hat was the
Just-
thing. You know what I
Yeah, it's
mean? I
still
feel like
around.
that should be your carry-on item when you get on the plane.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like this trip, we were just bringing so much stuff. Like this is actually one of the first times I actually had to pay to check something.
Really?
Because we had some, and I was like, I can't carry everything.
That's why I tell you to ship it all down here.
Yeah,
You know, because I know what that's like. That's a pain in the ass.
yeah,
All right, now you got are you going to Tampa Heritage?
yeah.
Okay.
So we do the event here
Right.
at your lounge tonight,
Mhm.
and then tomorrow we drive up to Tampa.
Okay.
And do Heritage Fest, and then going back to Ball Freeze, Chicago.
Right. So I've heard a couple things about Heritage Fest. You know, as you think I would know more because I'm in the industry, but I guess I don't. It sounds like Nick Melillo's going to be there. It sounds like there's a lot of heavy
Yes,
hitters that are going. to this
Saka's
thing.
going to be there.
What is the Heritage Fest?
It's just a big cigar fest that they have in the park.
It's like a giant herf.
Yeah. So
Is anybody selling cigars?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's selling cigars? Like
Oh,
you guys?
Black Star Line. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So like all the brands there will be. It's kind of like a multi-vendor.
Right. Exactly.
Is there a bounce house?
They need to have one.
They should definitely be a
I'm gonna
bounce
put Cliff in there.
Sure, why not? I'll bounce around.
You bounce around. So when you left the army, were you like broken? Did you get like leave on? Because everybody I know that goes in the military, they all come out broken.
No,
No, you survived.
I was an asshole then. I'm an asshole now. So
That's
I
it.
mean, I stayed the same.
Brad shaking his head. Yes,
You know,
boy. He's,
so
he's
here's the thing.
confirming
Inside.
that.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I had a good mentor when I was in the military.
Yeah.
And before I got out, he said, "Hey, these are the people you need to go talk to."
Right.
So I talked to 2 different shrinks. I made one cry.
Nice,
Yeah, 'cause
dude.
she was awful. She was just collecting money. The bitch wasn't giving no solutions. And then they
And
gave
how
me-
did that make you feel? Let's
Me?
unpack that. I'm just
Oh, I was going to tell you too.
yeah.
And so when I went in for my second appointment, I was like, "Where's my shrink?" He was like, "Oh no, man, you made her cry bad, man. She don't want to see you anymore." I was like, "That bitch."
She couldn't call ahead. She made you go to the office.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Yeah, it was silly.
She's like, it's Cliff.
So you broke them. You didn't. They didn't break you. No. Oh, you should have been like a Navy SEAL or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, I don't want
Look
to
at
do that
look
shit.
look.
I want to do that shit. Who wants to go wave in the water for no reason?
I don't
me.
know. Well, David Goggins did. He was pretty good at that.
I guess.
That guy's fucking crazy. See, he jogs on my Instagram all the time. Calls everything, stay hard. I mean, he's fucking, the guy's nuts.
Yeah, I see me and him are both hard on health professionals because my wife wanted to do marital counseling. So she found a therapist and everything. So he's doing the intake thing. It's the first time or whatever.
Right.
So I'm sitting there. It's on Zoom.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like, oh, man, I got like a million things I could be doing but
Right.
this. But I was like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
be nice. I'll be a good husband and I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets to asking medical questions. So he's like, hey, have either one of you ever had a surgery? So I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do about if we're arguing or not? But
Right.
So he asked her first, so she answered, and she's like, no, blah, blah, blah. So then he asked me, so I was like, okay, I need some clarification on why you need to know this.
Right.
So he tells me why, and I forget what the reason why. So I was like, okay. I was like, yeah.
That seemed legit.
Yeah, I was like, I did have a surgery. It was a penis enlargement.
Nice.
So he's looking like, what the fuck?
He's like writing it
Yeah,
down.
he
all of a
starts
sudden,
to
like,
write
he
it.
stops.
And I was like,
looks-
bro, I'm just fucking with you.
Right.
I'm just fucking with you.
All right, so we're gonna speed up this divorce then. You know.
Yeah.
Damn,
so,
man.
yes, but the therapy sessions were very short lived
Yeah.
because I'm silly and I wasn't
Yeah.
serious at all.
He's not taking it seriously.
Yeah, and then I was just like, you know what? I really have some retailers to talk to, so
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go make some money.
Yeah, that's it, man. Hey, communication, sex, and finances. You lock in those three, your marriage is gonna last forever.
Oh yeah,
Right?
say.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yep.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Right.
They say.
I mean,
the
they
fuck
say
is they?
say a lot of shit. I guess.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
they is always talking.
I don't know. I feel like those three things, you get those things under lock and key. I mean, it's not easy to contain those three.
Yeah.
No,
Unless you love them too much.
you love them too much. You think you can love somebody too much and they'll leave you?
Well, that's what mine said.
Yeah, you're full of shit. You love me, man.
Love you long
she,
time.
She hit you with the fucking. It's not you, it's me. Shit.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was okay with it though.
yeah. Well, dude, I mean, you were in the military, like like
I was a whore, so it happens.
okay. I'm
It
starting.
Man whore.
Now that we're unpacking it, I'm starting to understand what's going on.
It happens.
It's nice. All right, so look at how nervous you're making Eric right now. He's kind of
Oh,
laughing.
trust me, he ain't nervous.
I'm over here thinking about bourbon. So I don't have
All
it in my
right.
head.
How we at on time, bro? Are we over 30? Okay. Is there anything else you want to add? All right. So Eric, this is going to air after the Heritage Fest, right? Well, Eric was at the Heritage Fest, so I hope you got to see him and support Black Star Line Cigars and meet Cliff. But where else you going to be in the upcoming month? Do you know? You want to plug something?
We will be at Harrisburg Beer and Cigars in Philly on December 16th.
That's
I
a
think
good
it
little
is.
shop.
And then the second one was Smoke in Manayuk.
Oh, fucking Patient Zero.
Yeah.
My boy Costa.
yeah,
That
and Eli.
That
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so we'll be there. The events are 16th and 17th
Oh, yeah?
of this month. So, yeah.
Dude,
so-
We're going to the third event, but we'll figure it out.
Okay. So we ran up on them at PCA. Like after PCA was over, we were in the car. And I'm like, oh shit, there's Costa. So we start following them on the like red lights and shit, like getting really, really close to them. And you can see that these four fucking dudes, they're starting to kind of get nervous and panic and shit. So they start taking their lanyards off and they think that someone's gonna fucking jump out of the car and kick their ass or something. So after a while of us tailing them, like they're running through lights and we're running through lights after them and shit. We pull it up, we roll up the windows. They're like, you motherfuckers, you guys are gonna get your ass kicked. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure thing, pal. You know. But yeah, TPE, he was, I believe that he was the original coronavirus in the United States.
oh, shit.
Yeah, he was the guy. I feel like he went to Wuhan, he ate the bat, brought it the fuck over, without question.
Damn.
Costa is
happens.
patient zero.
It happens.
Yeah, but they got a cool ass shop, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's nice.
So-
I'm looking forward to the event. The only thing that was kind of weird is Eli, when I set up the event, Eli was like, yeah, you're going to have the flyer made? I was like, don't worry about it, I got it. And I was like, you do like 5 to 9 or 6 to 10 for the event. He was like, it's like 6 to 2 in the morning. I was like, the fuck?
6 to 2,
Yeah, I was like, shit,
I
I'd be
do
lucky
it
if I'm
6 to
there
2.
at 2 in the morning, but
8 hours. Well, I mean, I guess if it gets you fucked up enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, not for you. What time you call?
Because I'm the driver back, so
You're the
probably
guy?
about 12 at the latest.
What if there's no road though? What the fuck are you gonna do then,
Yeah,
man?
apparently they do disappear at times.
Yeah, apparently they just fucking vanish.
We'll swim back.
You'll swim back?
We'll swim back.
That's a SEAL thing. You're in the Army. You don't swim.
We do swim.
You swim?
We swim.
Okay.
I thought you said you just float.
I feel like of the three of you guys,
I
Brad has
actually
enjoyed this podcast the most. Just for the record.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I can say one thing.
Go ahead.
Fuck you, Brad.
Yeah, Cigar Brad is in the house with us. So
Is it Brat? Brad. 2 T's.
yeah.
You got to correct a motherfucker when he starts doing something wrong, man.
It's Brad.
Yeah.
He's Brad.
Brats.
Brad.
Brats.
No, you could call him Brad.
Brad?
Yeah, he likes that. So.
That's fucked up. If his name's Brad, I want to call him Brat.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Maybe
shit.
spell your name. He said, make me spell his name with an apostrophe.
So here's the story, quick story on
All
that.
right.
So my name is spelled Aric, right? So
Yeah.
I went to high school with a dude that was spelled A apostrophe RIC, but he pronounced it Arik. And
It's Arik.
Yeah, and the reason why it's pronounced like that is he would come to school wearing leather fishnet vests and stuff like. So he was, on the other side. He's batting for the other team.
I really feel like, that
was
could have
exotic.
been like an outfit that you could have capitalized on, man. Bro? Shit.
I can't just be wearing leather vests.
Fishnets and the hat.
Yeah, my nipples are too big, so I don't. I
That would
can't.
have been amazing.
I can't do that.
Get them pierced.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
hi.
You got to.
I'm Black Star Line. Check out this Dark War Witch. I am the Dark War Witch, bitch.
Have you had this dark well, bitch?
You're tapping into a whole different type of consumer at that point.
Oh yeah.
Once if they see this, well, if one of our friends said he's going to share it,
Yeah.
he's going to bring him into the leather community.
There you go. See, now we're expanding.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
BDSM.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
hey, listen. So make sure you guys check out Eric and Cliff and Brat. Are you going to Philly? No. Well, don't check out Brat in Philly. But Brat's. And guys, thank you so much for coming on. Let's go
Appreciate you,
upstairs.
bro.
We'll go have a little fun, a little cut and light action.
let's
Introduce
do
the
it.
product to some people, and have a good time.
Do what we do.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.
All right.